Hello everyone. If you have seen my previous video, I was talking about how to become a gas safe engineer, what is involved in becoming a gas safe engineer, what are the steps, what were the steps that I took, and also the costs. I was planning in this video to talk about what costs are involved going to a training center, but unfortunately I would have to postpone that or not make a video at all because I think that I got scammed for £6,400, more or less. Now this figure will increase obviously because I would have to finish the course and get accredited. For all of you who know about the Option Skill scandal, Option Skill is a training center company that has multiple training centers in Wembley, Croydon, Birmingham, and some other places. I don't know about the other ones. I think next to Manchester as well, something like that. Doesn't matter now anymore because apparently they are all closed. Unfortunately, I am part of this situation where I went to this training center last year in January. I finished my course last year in March. I've paid £6,400. I went from January to March, 3 months. I went to the training center, got trained, took my summative, start building my portfolio. I was promised to do within the £6,400 my ACS, core credited gas safe engineer, boilers, cookers, fires, and G3 vented and unvented cylinders. I've done all the course for all of these things, but unfortunately I never finished it with Option Skills because they went bankrupt. On the 18th of March, one of my colleagues, he was doing the electrician course actually. He called me and he told me about the fact that he saw on Facebook somewhere students began to build up groups on social media platforms like Facebook and WhatsApp, and to get together and see if we can get any kind of money back or whatever steps would be next to take in order to finish these courses. For the gas students in my situation, it's a bit of a different journey than the guys from the electric courses, so I don't know about them. But as soon as I learned on the 18th of March that Option Skills went bankrupt, I got on the phone with another training center because I wanted to get this done as soon as possible. I've learned from other people that with other training centers, within 8 months you get your ACS done and all your jobs, all your portfolio done, and all the things that you have to do in order to become a gas safe engineer. Obviously that's a professional training center. From the WhatsApp groups, on the WhatsApp group, at some point I had to get out because we were at some point, I think somewhere around 600 or 700 people on there, or something like that, and I just got too stressed and I couldn't take the conversations anymore. Like some people, they were talking absolute gibberish, some people they were trying to be helpful, but all in all the money's not coming back, and there's nothing much that we can do, or at least that I know of. I would like to say is that from the WhatsApp group I've learned that apparently the director of the company did this situation where he opened training centers and closed down multiple businesses like 4 or 5 times by now, and he's not getting caught, and apparently this time he's gonna get away with it as well. The way how the students find out that the training centers are closed, basically they've received a text message on WhatsApp groups or whatever saying that don't come in today, the training center is closed. Apparently in some training centers throughout the country, staff left in the middle of the week in the middle of the previous week they were supposed to start new courses. I've heard that they were keep taking payments. They will keep taking payments even on the 17th of March or something like that. One student was saying that he paid £8,000 and he will never see the inside of a classroom. Some of the students got interviewed about the situation and all that, but I don't think that much will happen. So yeah, but I want to say I feel sorry for myself and everybody else who's involved in this situation, but all in all I hope good things will come in the future. I would like to say thank you to both of my gas safe engineers that they are helping me through this situation, and they helped me with my portfolio. My wife, she was great support to me when we found out about this situation, and yeah, just keep it going. I believe, like, I guess it's like I'm in the final bit of completing this course, and I want to see it through. Right now, when I'm thinking about it, is I can't even believe it. What happened? I decided to finish only boilers, so take an exam, take the ACS, and get accredited for boilers only. I was promised obviously boilers, fires, cookers, and vented and unvented cylinder. Fires you can't find too many in London, so it's gonna be hard for me to finish that, and it also takes time. So I might as well just do boilers, finish with it, and then I will see what's gonna happen in the future. It's much more easier to finish just the boilers, and I'm pretty much done. I will submit my portfolio, get it reviewed, and then go through my ACS. If you're in the same situation like I am and you've done your course, you've done your summative, basically these are the steps that I took. So I went to another school, another training center. I took another summative with them because obviously they have to test your knowledge and your abilities and what you've learned with the other training center. After you do your summative, they will have a look at your portfolio. They will explain what they want from you, presenting your portfolio, and then you will go from there on. Most of my colleagues, they gave up their fires and cookers and only left with boilers. So that's gonna go much more quicker and it's gonna be better. The next step that the training center that I'm with right now, what they did for me was for them to contact LCL. I'll leave a link in the description below. You should contact LCL and see if you are registered. You have to email them and then ask for a transfer with the new training center that you want to go with. Step would be to hold on to your portfolio. Of course, I've heard that students submitted their portfolios, and then because of the training centers got shut down and they couldn't have any access to it, they couldn't get their portfolios back. I would highly recommend that you would use a USB stick, something like that, obviously if you don't know what it is. People that wrote their jobs or they were helped by others to write their jobs, they got them printed and they can't get their portfolios now back, so that's a bit of a pain. It's a frustrating situation because you spend a lot of money before you can even work as a gas safe engineer. You struggle a lot because if you're lucky enough to get an apprenticeship, that's great. Obviously, in my situation, I was lucky for me to happen something like that, and it depends how good you are or whatever your relationship is or will be with your gas safe engineer. Another scenario where you get accredited, you get your qualification, you feel strong enough to go on your own, to be self-employed like myself, and to go by yourself, and then you spend money on your van, you spend money on your tools, you spend money on insurances, you spend money on taxes, you spend money on your course, you invest all this money. You need to think, okay, how much am I going to charge? Not to mention the fact that you need to fight with tools, thieves that break into your van, so that's another stress. I will talk about the alarm that I use on my van in another video. But yeah, you need to consider all these things and you need to consider all these steps before you get into it. I don't know, trying to finish it in my situation. I hope this video helped you. If you're in the same situation like I am, I'm sorry for you. If you want to get in touch, please do. Until next time, keep your tools safe.